Hi. Hi. Three mistakes you need to avoid in the current circumstances. What I meant is three mistakes not to do in stock market right now. And if you're planning to invest in stock market now, please watch this video, or else you can please skip it. So, hi, hello. This is Ganesan, your millionaire coach and author of the book Money Leaks, and I'm going to say about what are the three mistakes you should avoid, because it's easy to say that you need to invest in stock market and you can you can create wealth, millions and millions of money. That's what I meant. So everyone will say this is the right time. If you have money, you can put in your money, and everything is right. But you should avoid certain mistakes, because if you do that at the end of 6 months or 1 year, you will not have money, or you need to wait for a prolonged period. Because all across the world things are getting worsen, and even in India things are getting worsen day by day. So stock market will always be available. First, as I usually repeat, for investing in stock market right now, have an emergency fund. And apart from that, the three mistakes you should avoid. So you have an emergency fund separately, then you are coming into stock market. What are the three mistakes to avoid? So that is what we are going to see today. The first mistake I say is that don't invest in a business which you cannot understand. Because if you're not able to understand, you will not able to how the money and cash flow is going to happen. For example, Warren Buffett, the greatest investor, he never invested in technology companies until 2 3 years before, because he thought I'll not be able to understand. But the biggest technology companies, the FANG we used to call in US, the Facebook, Amazon, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, and all those stock, Tesla, all these things put together, they had grown like to a great level. Google and Alphabet. So all these stocks had grown like enormous level, and they are driven the stock market in US for the last 1 decade, we can say that. But Warren Buffett stayed away because he never understood how these technology companies grow, how the cash flow happens, and how the profits are getting reflected, and the return on margin, and the all these are technical factors with respect to while analyzing a balance sheet of a company, which he was not able to understand with technology companies. And more importantly, more than quantitative analysis, he was not able to qualitatively understand how they are making money. If you're not able to understand how a company is making money, it's good to stay away. That's what he recommends. So that is the reason he stayed away from investing in Apple for a very long time. And slowly in the last 2 3 years, he started increasing his investments in that company. Still, he holds almost $125 billion in cash. In cash, I'm saying this is more than 48 countries GDP of 48 countries. So he's staying away because he's not able to find the right stock at right value in US. So he thinks, let's let the stock let the stock market fall to a greater level, and then he can invest. Or he wants to identify a company which is available at a greater discount or intrinsic value, as per his terminology. The fair value of a company, he's not able to find a company at its fair value, so that is the reason he's staying away. So for you, don't try to invest in a company which you cannot understand. For example, if you're not able to understand how the chemical company works, you don't need to invest in it. Try to invest only in the top 30 companies or Sensex, because mostly the banking, FMCG sectors, and even the IT companies will be constituted in this, and only the bigger companies will be there where you can trust the management and all those things. So tomorrow I'll let you know about the three things you should watch while investing in a stock. So there I will say about how to choose the company based on these three things. At least these three things you should follow. Majority of it will be taken care. So turnaround companies can be identified only with these three things. So today, try to avoid companies which you will not able to understand. For example, a small cap stock, if it's a shrimp feed company, if you're not able to understand how they're making money, how they are investing, how they are putting the capital back into the management, and all these stuffs, if you're not able to understand, it's better to stay away. And there are all the sectors, all the companies organized. If they are in organized sector, they will be available in stock market, and you don't need to invest in all these. More than 3,000 companies are there. You don't need to look into all these 3,000 companies. And if you look into diversification, you don't need to invest in 30 40 companies. You can look at investing 5 to 10 companies. Look at quality stocks. as a first time, look at blue chip companies. Don't look at beyond that, or else you will fall into the trap, because it may take years for the company to come up and invest. Some of the companies which had fallen, like Karangi, DHFL, ILFS, all these are Reliance Communication, Reliance Capital. All these are good companies which had a bigger name. HDIL, all these are various sectors. I'm saying infrastructure companies, and they are based out of Mumbai. They are a proper thing, but still they are not able to sustain the market. So that is the reason you should look at investing only in quality companies. And the next thing is, don't follow the crowd. Your friend may be analyzing everything and he is investing. He knows how long he has been, how long he needs to stay invested. For you, it's totally different. So the my request is, don't invest based on someone else's advice, or don't invest based on people are recommending so much about that stock, and try to understand how long the company is in there. Has the company gone through different cycles? Is it a sustainable model? Is it the sustainable business over a period of time? This is the one best thing Warren Buffett watches in all his investments. If you're not following this, you will end up having a you will end up buying a company which is not good, or in the next economic cycle already it would have gone down, and in the next economic cycle, or in the within the next 2 years, it would have gone down like anything. So you should be careful. The second point is, don't follow the crowd. Don't invest just because some of your friends are saying, or some of you have got emails or recommendations in proper websites, because they may be recommending small cap, mid cap, and everything put together, but you will not be having the appetite of going with them. So that is the reason I'm recommending saying that. And don't follow 52-week low, because there are most of the websites are listing 52-week low stocks, the wealth creator available at 52-week low. So all these are terminologies which they invest so that you can go and buy. So that is how they lure people. They get the people attention. And if you're not able to understand, again, we need to understand why the 52-week low. For example, S Bank has been available at 52-week low for the last 10 months, but still, if you're investing in that, you need to wait along, and you'll not be sure what is happening in the management and what is happening in the stock. And similarly, IndusInd Bank has been battered like anything, just because of the management issue. Again, that there is a news that there are so many NPAs are happening in the IndusInd Bank, though the bank has clarified, the management has came open and clarified that there is no such issues, but still the stock has been going up and down. Volatility is increased in that stock. So if you have any management kind of issue, all these things, and try to understand why the stock is available at 52-week low. If it is a quality issue, if it is a numbers, or in the future the economic prospect, or the management issue, the change in management, or what is the actual reason for it to come into 52-week low. If it is a just a quality stock, just because of all the negative news, it has fallen, you can invest, or else try to avoid that stock. That is the reason. So 3 mistakes you should avoid in the current circumstances are, don't invest in companies which you are not able to understand, and don't follow the crowd. If people are saying, or websites are saying, or email is saying, don't follow it. Try to understand, analyze by yourself. And the third thing is, don't follow the 52-week low stocks, because it may not give you the right picture. So you need to understand deeply about all the stocks. And tomorrow I'll say about what are the 3 major things you should identify, or you should look into while analyzing a company, and then you should invest in that company. So if you have any doubts with respect to stock market, or if you are need clarification on this topic, the other mistakes you are done, or you're not going to you want to avoid, you can make it in the comment section, or you can message me, so that I will be happy to answer your queries. So don't get into the trap, because the market is there. It's going to be there for the next couple of decades as well, and it's going to be there forever. And the opportunity is there, but you don't need to rush it down, because opportunity is there to invest for the next 6 months or so, 3 to 6 months. Time period is there. So have an emergency fund, avoid these mistakes, and then you come and invest in a staggered manner. There is no need to urgently go and drop your money, put your money right now. So take time and learn a lot about stock market, and you can learn so much in moneycontrol.com, Economic Times, Money Outlook Money. All these are places where I learned a lot, and I started reading books. So this is the time to understand much about stock market. Then come and invest in one portion of your money. Then you will able to create wealth, not in the immediate term, but 3 to 5 years. You should stay longer. So utilize this. Hope you had understood these 3 points. And if you're approaching anyone, any financial advisor, or any other stock market broker, or getting in touch with your bank brokers, just ask them, get these details, and then give a nod to invest, or else just stay away. You have lots and lots of time. So thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, please put it in the comment section. And if you like this video, click the like button and share it with your friends who are interested to know about stock market, because I've been doing lives on Facebook regarding the stock market. So, and if you had liked all these videos, please join my community, Unlimited Wealth. We are just getting it started. So that is a mastermind community where we will join together like-minded people. We will help each other in creating wealth. We learn what are the opportunities available and how you should grab those opportunities. Thanks for watching. Please sign up, get in touch, join my Unlimited Wealth community. Thank you once again.